Yes, yes. So you started a business, right? You started the church. You got married. Okay? You opened the restaurant. You enrolled in the school. Now you got the new job. So what's next? So now that we got our foot going, right? And you're not really getting the results that you thought you was going to get. Okay? And you're not getting the members in the church. You really don't have the business, and you really don't have the money, and life is happening. It's the mundane that gets us. It's the day to day. That's when we lose it, from that day to day. And when we don't get the results that we thought we should do, or we thought we should get, then it's kind of hard for us to just keep moving, right? So you have to believe in it, that thing, every single day, because guess what? Your reality is going to go against that vision. So you're going to have something like a well or an anchor for you to draw from every day, so you can keep pushing towards that goal and keep sharpening it. You understand what I'm saying, Brother Mike?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, yeah. So we got to draw from that anchor every single day. You got to learn how to keep that same energy. Now let's get into it. Greetings, my beautiful, beautiful brothers and sisters. Yes, it is your girl, your big homie, and welcome y'all to TT Talk. Okay, that's what we do here, Mike. I got my homeboy right here, Mr. Mike. Mike, say what's up. Introduce yourself.
Yo, what's going on, good people? This your boy Mike Jeezy right here. Just checking in, man. Trying to enjoy my best life.
That's what he doing. Being consistent. This brother has been doing this music thing for how long?
I don't want to say the name.
Come on, man. You got to tell us, man. That's the consistent.
Oh, man. Well over 20 years, man.
20
And I don't
years.
look that old either.
No, you don't.
I started as a child.
Listen, over 20 years, this brother has been consistent. I've been knowing Mike for about 10 years. It's been a long time. It was before I had all three of them kids, for sure.
It might have been longer than that.
Yeah, it might have been longer than that. We met at the church, and this young guy always been real cool.
Yeah.
Always real cool, man. And he's been doing this rap thing, and we are like a real fan.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, die hard. Like, we go way, way, way back to turn it up on high. Yeah. Okay, we gonna turn it up on high. But listen, before we get into it, Mike, I like to, break the ice a little bit.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I want to play a couple games with you, so the audience can get a good feel of you, and this is a great way for you to relax and let it loose. Are you ready for it? Did we hit live over there, brother?
Not yet.
Now go ahead and hit it. Right. While we about to play the game, go ahead and stretch over. Look, we going live.
There it is.
There it is. And 1, 2, 3. Let's get ready to get into it. So what we getting ready to do is this first game that we're going to play, Mr. Mike, is called Gospel Jumble. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I have these lovely cards that I had made at home.
Gospel Jumble.
Yeah, Gospel Jungle. So what we're going to do is you are going to pull from one of these cards, right? You're going to pull from one of these cards, and then you're going to see a word. You're going to see a word. And what's going on here? We good? It's picking up? It's picking up, y'all. Look, this is our first time going live. We just trying to figure this thing out. You got it going?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I can share you to all my people.
Listen, he trying to share me with his people, y'all. Look at God. Sharing is caring. That's what Barney always says. That's what he
here we go.
said. That's what he said. All right, you ready? So you're gonna get one word, right? Let me move my little cup over. You're gonna get one word, and I'm gonna need you to kick a little something for me, bruh. Just a little
See what we can
something.
do.
See what we can do, right?
Freestyle skills a little rusty. but it
Yeah,
ain't
that's all
going-
right. That's all right. It's in you.
It ain't,
It's
it ain't
in
going
you.
nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere. Go ahead and pull one of these chords, brothers. Go ahead, pull one of these chords, and let them know the word.
All right, we got the word struggle.
Struggle.
Yes.
Come on, give me a bar with the word struggle. Let's go. What you got? What you got, mate?
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Come on.
my Jeezy in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's always a struggle, but with God on my side, it ain't too hard of a tussle. Cause he keeps me strong every day and night. You know how I be. So I keep God by my side. You know your boy stay free.
Hey, the struggle.
I don't like that one.
The struggle.
I don't like the struggle, though.
Hey, sometimes it be like that sometimes.
It make you better.
It make you better for sure. It's only through that pain we growing.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you.
What you trying? What you saying? There you go. We got the struggle out the way. Nice with Mike G. Come on, give me another
Go
one.
feminine, go pink.
Yes, go pink. The church. The church. What you got to say about the church, brother?
Church got work, but it's a different kind.
Uh-huh.
Only high I'm getting is to the divine.
Hey! And we gonna lay the hat out right there. We gonna lay the hat right there.
Yeah.
Nice and Mike. So one more for you. So we got the struggle. We got the church. One more. Let me
Something positive.
something positive. Go ahead.
Bam. All right, grace.
Grace. Come on. Give it to me. Give me the grace.
The Lord is full of it. I'm talking grace. Gives me love all over the place.
Yes.
When the Lord puts his hands on me, you know it's for real. God is the only one. You know the deal.
Hey, give me some of that grace, y'all.
Snap.
Snap. Mike
Yeah,
G in the building. I like that, Mike.
All day.
So we're going to get into this next game real quick. You got to be fast on your feet, okay? You ready?
Oh, they tell me I am, so we gonna see.
All right, let's go. This is fill in the blank. You ready, brother?
So I ain't got no time to think.
Yeah, time to think. You just got to fill in the blank. Just
All right,
fill it
let's
in. All right, let's go. I can't go a day without.
Music.
I like that.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I gotta have it.
That get me through.
I gotta have
It's
it.
a different song for every
Yeah,
happy.
I like
sad,
that.
Mad,
I got
driven,
that.
all that.
My guilty pleasure song is
Ooh.
Ooh.
My guilty pleasures.
What's your guilty pleasure song?
Dude, okay. Is that the name of the group? Linkin Park, Breaking the Habit.
Really?
Yeah. I
Like
low key be in the rock and roll.
Okay,
But it
nice.
gotta be hot. Though. It gotta really be jamming.
Nice. Lincoln Park is cool. I like that. I would have never thought that.
Yeah.
You
I'm
see
different.
that?
I'm
I like
different.
that. I
I'm
like
different.
that. The best gift I ever received was
The best gift I've ever received.
I go first.
Go for it.
I go first. My diamond ring.
Okay.
That was a good gift. It's a good gift.
Okay.
It's a good gift, right? What's your best gift?
I think the one that's memorable the most, and it wasn't huge, but it was huge at the time. So,
Right.
A little bit after my father passed, times was real, just financially tough
Yeah.
or whatever. So
Yeah.
I remember my mom got me an MP4 player, and that was like the first
Wow.
iPad, MP3, whatever you want to call it. That was like the first device I had where like I could download hundreds of music and listen to it.
You was in there, buddy.
Yeah,
You
man,
was
yeah.
in
And
there.
this is when like CDs was like just fading out.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, because I would see, and better tell my age, but like I was a LimeWire junkie.
Okay.
Right. I could sit at the computer. I had like 3,000-4,000 songs on there. So the fact that I could have them same songs in my pocket and listen to it anywhere,
So
that meant the world to me.
Oh yeah.
That meant
Oh
the
yeah.
world to me.
Oh yeah. You was winning.
Yeah, that was probably
was
the
winning.
best gift, the most memorable gift I had. My mom bought me an MP4 player.
Nice.
So, yeah, that was
Nice.
dope.
I remember those. The most embarrassing thing I ever done is
Embarrassing? I
Embarrassing.
got plenty.
give me one.
I'm trying to get
One. I remember one time, a long time ago,
long.
when I was long time ago, I was singing a solo in church, and my slip fell. My slip came down, and I just stood there and I pulled it up and I just laughed through the whole song. I was a little
Okay,
girl. I was a little girl.
okay,
That
okay.
was really embarrassing. That was embarrassing. I had my grandma's slip. She had pinned it up. It was too big
But
anyway.
the pen came out.
Yeah, the pen came out.
Okay.
Yeah. What was your embarrassing?
I got a lot of them, honestly. But
Give
I
me
think
one.
the one that comes to mind first was I remember. Shout out to Tabernacle of Praise out in Henry County. They booked me for a lot of shows, man, because they just really showed your boy a lot of love.
That's
but
what's up.
I remember killing the stage, like shut it down. Everybody singing my lyrics. I'm ready to get off stage and go to the back, sign autographs after the thing, sell CDs, and yeah, I fell down the steps going off stage.
Oh,
I fell like
got to be careful.
like, it wasn't a tumble fall, but
but then went on.
yeah. I went down like 3-4 in like half a second. Yeah, I caught myself. I was just
Caught
like,
yourself.
bro,
It was like that one.
Everybody.
Yeah.
A room full of at least 400-500 people.
And how did you play that off?
Ain't no playing.
Ain't no playing off. You just like,
I was like,
the devil tried to tip me up, but I'm still
you know
here.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. He tried it. He tried it. It's all good. That's what's up. The best advice you ever received was?
be yourself. Like, it's that simple. And I got it from my dad. And it's a funny story behind that too. So, it's funny to me. So I think as men, we all go through that phase of trying to be hard, trying to be a thug.
Yeah.
Teenage, we all do.
Yeah.
So, I think back in high school, sagging pants, fake chain, fake
Right.
gold grill. all
Right,
that
right.
crap. And I remember my dad was like, "Why you?" I think he was talking about the saggy pants though, but I had all that fake crap.
Yeah.
He was like, "Why you doing that?" And I'm like, "Man, this cool. This is style
Right.
or whatever."
Right.
And his response was, and I never forget it. Never forget it. He said, "Mike, if somebody don't like you for you, why you want to be their friend?"
Period.
And I ain't had no answer.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Dang, that make a lot of sense."
Yeah.
Like,
let me take this fake chain off and
if they don't like you for who you are
Right.
genuinely,
right.
why do you want to be their friend? Why do you
Right.
want them as a friend if
Right.
they don't like you who you naturally are?
Why are you wasting your time? That's how you get hurt.
Because you're constantly going through life like through a facade. Like, okay, they're gonna think this funny. Is it? You know what I'm saying? And it's like if I genuinely be myself, the right people would just naturally, which is ironically how I met y'all. But,
I know, man. Yeah.
yeah, y'all don't know the full story. I have like really. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we got time for that, but simply put, growing up in my particular home church, which I still love, but it had its flaws, like most places.
Like they all do.
Yeah. So basically, I was in a phase where churches are cliquey, or a lot of them are very cliquish, and just
Ooh,
a
he
lot of.
diving in, y'all.
Hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. You call.
But churches can be very clicky, even my own. So I found myself at like probably, I'm going to say 19, 20, 21, still trying to be a part of that popular clique or whatever. Because I think everybody to some degree just wants to be accepted.
At the end of the day.
Everybody just want to be loved, cared about.
At the end of the day.
So it's genuine. It's just, you may not be going about it the right way. But
Right.
anyway, I don't remember exactly what it was, but something happened in my life where I was like, I'm good. I stopped like volunteering in church. I stopped doing a lot of the extra stuff. Like I'm the youngest Joshua's man at the church, which that's what my church calls deacons. For those who don't know.
We know. What's up, Joshua, man?
So I'm the youngest
Is
one.
it the Deborah sisters?
Deborah daughters.
Deborah daughters.
Deborah daughters.
Deborah daughters.
So I'm the youngest one at the church. I was helping out in the youth ministry, all this other kind of stuff. But it was exhausting because, like, hey, when y'all need help, I'm the first one y'all call. But if I need help with something, don't nobody want to help. Everybody's busy. So I got to a point where I was like, let me pull back. And so I literally just stopped doing everything. And I said, I'm going to just go to church. I'm going to get what I need to get fed. I'm going to go home. And that's when I started sitting with y'all in the balcony.
Dang, he done called us out.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, it is. So
we was in the balcony. I had the little baby. That's what I had the baby.
Yeah,
I did have the baby.
long ago.
That was a long time ago.
Okay.
He said,
But it wasn't about the area. It was just like,
you
I sat up there and you know, you and Rashad was up there with the kids. Quez was up there.
Yeah.
And there was a couple other people.
The cool people sat in the balcony.
It was
Ebony used to be up there.
Ebony was up there.
Yeah.
My man Carl used to be there.
Nivea and them and all them. Everybody. Yeah.
So
yeah.
long story short,
He was
it was
click.
like a little click up
Yeah,
there. But it
it
was
was a
like
click.
cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And every Sunday we just
a
laughing
whole
it up,
vibe. A whole vibe.
laughing, joking.
Yeah.
And y'all was just so cool. And
That's
it wasn't
what's
about you know, who's the head deacon or
We don't care about that.
who's a part of this choir, who's part of the clique. It was like it was just fun to be around y'all.
Yeah.
And that went on for a good couple years.
Yep. Yep.
You know.
For some years.
Yeah, so that was a part of that whole, like, you know, just being yourself, and the people who naturally love and care about you are just going to just naturally just.
Yes.
So y'all was in that mix.
We was in that mix.
You know.
We good peoples, man. You hit it. Look, I didn't tell him to say that.
No, she didn't.
That is real.
No, that's authentic.
That's what we do. This is what we this is me all time, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
all day.
all the time,
All day,
all day. Here you go. What's a place you always wanted to visit?
Japan. And I say that because this also could have been a guilty pleasure from earlier. I'm like low key like an anime geek, like for real.
Really?
Yeah. Not like I ain't die hard because I'll embarrass myself.
But-
There's some people that are like really like.
My
like,
son is into
Comic-Con.
that. My oldest son, he does the video.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
makes the videos.
Yeah,
Or
and,
he does
and
the
the crazy
cartoon.
part is like, because I mean, let's keep it a buck. I'm from the hood. Decatur's on 6.
Right. Oh, Decatur
You know what
was greater.
And you know, going back to like what my dad was talking about being yourself, you will be surprised at the stuff that you may think is weird. You'd be surprised how many people
Be on that same.
like.
yeah.
Bruh, I've met grown people that like anime. I've met, dude, I know a lot of grown people that still watch wrestling. Be going to, you know what I'm saying, main wrestling.
I know grown men still be playing games all night, but we ain't gonna say nothing.
all right,
Okay. Pew 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 pew. But anyway,
That's fine.
yeah.
But even that though, it's grown men that are like serious game. Like there's a demographic for everybody.
Yes,
If you are interested in something, I promise you there's a group that's just as passionate.
the world's too big. God
Yeah,
is too
yeah.
big. Yeah,
So,
you
yeah.
can't. You're never the only one.
Oh no.
Don't ever feel like you're the only one. You are
Absolutely.
not the only one. That's the lie of the enemy. Okay,
Absolutely.
It's a lie.
man.
You're,
But
you're
yeah,
not
I would
alone.
but I say that because I would love to go to Japan and get like that real
That
anime
real,
experience.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe one day you can go there and perform.
That would be dope. Somebody who told me, he said I would need a translator. They
Yeah.
don't speak like no English. China, he said I'd be all right.
Uh-huh.
Or, like,
But Japan,
he said Japan is like, yeah, I'm gonna need a translator.
it'll work.
But
It'll
man,
work.
they got dope technology, dude.
Everything is way.
Like technology wise, I just want to see. They
to
like
see
10
everything.
years
It's gonna
ahead
be
of us. Yeah.
right. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, Japan.
Japan. I like that one.
And the fast trains.
Yeah, all that. The lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you can instantly master one skill, what will it be?
It got to be like realistic. Can't be
Whatever
fake.
skill you feel like you can master. If you can master one skill,
Mm.
I want to read minds. Like
I was thinking that.
I wanna
But that's
be
why I said
lying.
like doesn't need to be real. But I'm gonna be.
I want to be.
realistic.
I want to look at you and be like, you're lying. I heard the voice in your head. The voice in your head told the
You
truth.
make a lot of money with that.
What? I could make a lot. I'd be bigger than Cleo, right?
Man, no, that's an understatement. You shut a country down with that.
Shut up. Yeah. I
Um,
wouldn't mind reading.
I would say I'm a water that down just to taste. I would
Okay.
love to be a master at like all forms of communication, and I don't mean like language, but like being able to read and understand people. Like how to perceive stuff, how to say stuff in like just the right way, where it's like I said what I need to say, but I'm not offensive.
Right.
Because I think communication is it can be tricky. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you text somebody. If you text all caps, they think you're yelling at them. But you may not be yelling at them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could just
Yeah.
be like passionate about what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, because you could send somebody a text message, it could be read 10 different ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I would love to just be like a master at like,
That communication
Yeah.
of relating to you.
yes, exactly how
Yeah.
you need to.
Yeah,
something.
because
That would be
everybody
dope.
is different.
Mhm.
Everybody different. I like that. Yeah, I like that. If you can do one thing if you can change one thing about the world, what would it be?
Spread more love, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so sick of hate. Like, especially with
My-
bro.
That's a real thing, and
Like-
people take that like they make it seem like it's an understatement, but there's a lot of hurting people,
Yeah.
right? And it's due from the lack of love.
And that's it.
That's
That is literally
it.
Like hate. I don't want to get too profound.
Yeah, don't go get to go ahead.
But like, there are some things that literally do not exist, and I'm going somewhere with it.
Okay.
But we identify them as a lack of something else. What do I mean by that? Cold does not exist.
Hold on, you seem like you finna say something deep. Look at the camera.
That was it. I want to go.
You
no.
finna go.
All
Just,
right,
just
look
go
at
ahead,
me,
hit it
look at
real
me,
quick.
Look at me. Look at me. All right. Let me put the microphone up.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
There are certain things that do not exist, but we identify them simply as, they don't exist, but in actuality, they are the lack of something that does exist. For example, cold does not exist. All right? It literally does not exist. It is simply the lack of heat. Right?
Yes.
Because if you just take away heat, things will things will just naturally get cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, with chemicals and you can put stuff
Right,
together
right,
to make cold, but just naturally
Uh-huh.
in the world, you know what I'm saying? Or another thing, darkness does not exist. It is just what the lack
Of light. The lack of light. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
So, segue back in. Hate is literally just the lack of love.
Dang.
That's literally what it is. When you don't love, that's where hate comes from. When you don't learn how to forgive, when you don't learn how to accept what might be different from you, when you don't learn how to just simply understand the other side of the situation, because a lot of people, for whatever reason, we go through something, our natural defense is negative, is anger. Like, we don't understand something, we fear it. We don't like something, we insult it. So all that to be said,
Yeah.
if I wish there was just a lot more love.
That's it.
That's
it. Kanye said that too. He said the world needs love.
It do.
And when you go out there, you can see it. Everybody is stressed out. Everybody in a rush. We all on the clock.
Facts.
We all pushing it. We all tired. We just got to be a light. We just got to continue to be when we head out to our jobs and our community and in our daily walk.
It be hard.
It be hard, but you got to be a light, brother.
It be hard.
You got to be the light. Yeah, you got to be the light. You got to be the light.
It's a lot of dark folk. I ain't
It is.
collection either.
We ain't talking about the team.
Look,
It's talking about dark.
It's a lot of dark folk.
And
I ain't talking
it's
skin
yeah,
complexion.
man. So this is our time. This is our time. Something people will be surprised to learn about you. What would that be? What was something that was just
A lot of people, well, because I don't really talk about it. I can think of a couple things. Wow. I'm gonna give you two.
Give me
They're
two.
completely different. One, my dad I'm 5'9". My biological father was 6'7". So yeah, I got robbed.
dang.
I got robbed.
Devil came up short. He took
literally.
He took about 7
Came
of
up
them
short.
inches.
Came up short, literally.
That's all right. God got a purpose for you, brother. Don't worry about that.
Hey man, it's all good.
You 5'9" is you. That's you,
It
Mike
is
G.
What it is. It
That's
is what it is. What was the other
all.
one? What was the other one? What was the question again? I know.
Something people will be surprised to learn about you.
Oh yes. And then the other thing was I wanted to actually be a singer before I knew I could rap. Yeah, when I was like a little kid.
Can you sing Mary Had a Little Lamb?
Can I?
Can you sing Mary?
What he said on what's his Sister Act 2? Mary had
Go ahead.
little lamb.
Mike with the vocal.
Nah, for real, I did.
That's dope,
I really
though.
did.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I used to want to be a singer. Then I met, folk like, like Josh and Eric and all like that.
Oh yeah.
But Miss Penny and so forth.
They can
so
sing.
forth. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Um,
They can sing.
I can sing. I can't sing, and there is a difference.
Yeah. You can hold a note.
Right. I can sing. I mean, I
can
could,
hold a note.
I could do a solo and not be
You
embarrassed.
can Drake it on out.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You can Drake it on out. I heard a little bit.
But yeah, my mom was actually big on wanting to be a singer. She actually has a nice little resume behind. Unless you talk to her, you wouldn't know because she don't really talk about it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, Raven Simone's dad was actually her manager when she was younger. She was in a group. I don't know a lot of details about the group, but Raven Simone's dad was her manager.
Nice.
And I can never remember this lady name, but what's the song? You can ring my bell.
Yeah.
My mom sung background for her.
Who was that, Patrick?
On tour.
You can ring
sung
my
that?
bell. Patrick said, "I'm not."
But you know the song though. You know the song though. My mom actually sung background for her for a couple live shows. So,
all right, shout out to my dude.
yeah. So it's in my DNA. Yeah. Before I knew I could rap, I wanted to be a singer.
Oh, wait till Rashad hear this one.
Yeah.
He wanted to sing.
I did.
Dope.
And then ironically, I did I went to some kind of summer camp program and we had to like write a poem and I wrote my whole thing in like probably 2-3 minutes. And it was
Wow.
And that's when I kind of found out I got bars because I wrote it so fast.
Yeah.
And the teacher was like, "You done already?" I was like,
Right.
"Yeah, here you go."
Right.
And everybody else took like 30 minutes. I was done in like probably 3-4 minutes tops.
Got them Skittles, man. When you
know what
got
I'm
it,
saying?
you got it.
Yeah.
If you got it, you got it.
And so
Point blank
kinda how
and the
that
period. All day. Last one. Here we go. My favorite way to relax after a long day is
Oh, the bed and TV and good food.
Good food.
That's it, bruh. Give me some.
Bed.
I'm a homebody. Give me good food, some good on
Yeah.
TV in my bed, not a bed.
my bed.
My bed.
Yeah, with my pillows.
I
I,
got
need all my pillows.
I got my indention just perfect in that thing.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Hey, you heard your boy.
Mm-hmm.
You heard your boy. So we about to get all the way into it, Mike.
Let's go.
Take me all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to go all the way back. Tell me, when did you first start like rapping? What was the age? And was it always gospel?
Nope.
All right, let's go. Get into it.
So like I said, the ability to be able to put rhymes together is kind of, I guess it's kind of start off as poetry, like the example I gave you, a story I gave you a little while ago. Then I was in the 8th grade, and my school had a talent show. Shout out to Freedom Middle.
Okay.
We had a talent show, and I'll never forget my homeboy. Shout out to, I think his name was Mike Johnson, and my boy Craig Archer. I'll let you know I remember names.
Okay, look at
it was
you.
detailed. Talent show, they got on stage, started rapping, and I will never forget the way that the crowd just flocked to the front of the stage, and I was like, "Ooh, I want that.
You said you want that.
I want that." And it's like, just the energy they got. You know what I'm saying? The crowd, love, and all that kind of stuff. I was like, I want that. I like that. So I literally went home, wrote my first verse. Have no idea what I was talking about.
Right.
I just remember saying something about chains and Lamborghinis, which I ain't had none.
He was speaking into existence, y'all.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. I used to want to rap too. Guess what my
I can
name?
see that.
It was funny. When I tell you my name, y'all, it's cringy.
I got another name to you too.
It's cringy. You want to hear it? I was okay, y'all. I was young. Okay, I'm talking about young.
Okay,
I had my husband cracking up when I told him this the other day.
I'm waiting.
My name was MC McLean.
MC McLean.
MC McLean.
All right, there it is.
That MC McLean was my name.
So check this out. So my name it started off Mike G. And then there's actually a lot of Mike G's out there.
I noticed that.
There is, but there are no Mike G's.
Z's.
Yeah. So that's literally that little change right there.
Yeah.
But before I went gospel, because you know rappers be going like by different names. And stuff. So I was Mike Jeezy. My legal name is Michael Glover. Right. So when I was trying to be hard, thuggish, whatever you want to call it, it was Mike Jeezy or Mike G. But my name is Michael Glover. But for the ladies, it was G Lover. That was, you know what I'm saying?
G Lover coming to the stage.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. Like,
G Lover.
like Trey Songz got Mr. Steal Girl.
Yeah.
So that was like,
Okay.
if I made a song for the ladies,
Yeah.
it was G Lover.
Okay, I got
was
you.
my
That
name.
was dope.
It was slick, but then I gave my life to the Lord and I can't do it no more.
Yeah, can't do that.
I was like,
Mr. Lover to your wifey.
yeah.
That's
So, you know,
about it. That's
yeah.
about it. Yeah, that's what's up.
yeah,
That's what's
That's
up.
funny.
That's what's up. How do you balance creativity with staying true to your faith? Are there ever moments when that balance feels challenging for you?
No, and I'm gonna say because if your belief system is authentic, I think it should naturally go together. It's just like with any form of art. If you were to, if you're a singer or, even if you're a dancer or a painter, if you really feel what you're saying, I think that anything that comes out is just gonna be authentic. So I don't even think you think about faking it. It's about, I think your real focus is how can I best express it, if that makes sense.
I do,
Okay.
because that's how I do it here
Right.
on this podcast. Like,
Right.
how can I convey this message over, Lord, make it relatable? I don't want to be saying anything where you listening like, what?
Right.
I want you to be able to get it, grasp it, and take it.
Absolutely.
And implement it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. What's your songwriting process like? Do you start with a scripture, or is there a theme, or do you got to have a beat? Now, I know, because back in the day, I used to be singing and stuff. I used to have to listen to, they would give me like the CD with all of these tracks on it, right?
Okay. Instrumentals and stuff?
All the instrumentals,
Gotcha.
and then it was the beat that I can flow with, that'll catch me first,
Right.
that I can write to, and then usually I'll just build from there.
Right.
But how do you do it?
So, similar.
Okay.
I prefer the track first because that's just like the heartbeat. That's the foundation. Like, I like to ride the beat. You know what I'm saying? So I like if you got like a real good beat and it just like catch you.
It's easy to write to,
Yeah,
right?
It is.
Yeah,
man.
it's real easy to write to.
I had to learn how to pivot because I used to work with a producer where he preferred to make unique beats to your song. So I remember at one point, I had to learn how to pivot.
Explain pivot. What do you mean by that?
Like, in order so basically I would write a song just as it came to me.
Okay.
I would say it to the producer a cappella, the hook, and then he would make a beat around what I
Gotcha.
said. You
Gotcha.
know, but like I said, I prefer the beat already be ready.
Yeah.
So I can write over the beat. But he was like, I wanna cater.
He wanna
to your lyrics.
build.
Yeah.
He's gonna
He wanna
build.
build the beat around my lyrics.
Dope.
So it was a dope process, but at first it
work.
was uncomfortable. It was
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like start with the beat, and then I actually just start like humming. You know, I pay more attention to notes and melodies. And when I find a melody I like, then it's almost like I'm doing it backwards, but it's how I do it. Start off with the melody, and then when I hear like a melody or a tune that sounds good, then I take a step back, listen to how the song makes me feel, and then I add lyrics to fit the melody. So it could literally just me humming notes. I ain't got no lyrics to it, but I'll be like, it's catchy to the ear.
Yeah.
Then I'll
yeah.
add words to it depending on how I feel. So
That's dope.
I do it.
That's a good way. What message do you hope listeners take away from your music?
You ain't the only one. I'm very big on, I like being transparent. I feel like one of the worst things you can go through in life is something traumatic and feel like nobody understands you.
Right.
So through my music, through my life, I want people to understand that you're not alone. You brought it up
Like
earlier.
we said earlier.
Right, literally.
You're
like
not
you said
alone.
earlier. You ain't the only person that's been divorced. You ain't the only person that's had been a single mother. You ain't the only person that's lost a job. You ain't the only person that's had your heart broken. You ain't the only person that's had a illness that shook your life up. You ain't the only person that's had your heart broken. You ain't the only person that's been broke. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you ain't the only broke person.
You know, you ain't the only person been mad, been
Yeah.
mistreated. And
Yeah.
I feel like if we are just more open and honest, I actually made a song about it called Not the Only One. I feel like if we're just more transparent about what we've been through, you know, we can help somebody.
That's what I tell my husband.
I mean, it's now granted, it's tough because people gonna judge you.
Oh yeah,
People gonna judge you. You know,
they're gonna do that regardless, though. Anytime you trying to do anything, especially if you trying to do it for the kingdom, I don't care how straight of a line you trying to walk, brother.
Right.
They're gonna always have something to say.
Yeah.
Period. Like I get, she too much, and I'm gonna do. This is how he give it to me.
Yeah.
And don't worry about it. I'm just in passing. I'm gonna pass on through, and everybody going about their business.
Right.
You understand?
Absolutely.
So it's I totally agree. I totally agree with you, man, on that one. What's the most memorable experience you've had performing one of your songs? Like where the vibe was just there and it was just pure energy.
All right. Shout out to this is early in my career. Berean Church.
Okay.
Of Young Road. I believe that's Decatur. I was in a rap group called Sold Out. With Darnell, Allen, Crystal Weststreet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like 16, 17 years old. And we killed the stage, right? Like had everybody jumping around. There's a video of it floating somewhere. I don't know
it's gonna look. Watch you blow up. It's gonna pop up.
I would love it. But basically, we got the crowd so hype. They had to cut off the power to calm them down. I kid you not. And
that's a memorable
dude, like
moment.
when I tell you, like, so the track stopped. Wasn't a live band. The track stopped. The band had to pick it up because like they still jumping around in the crowd going crazy. And then what happened? Cause I'm watching the video in my head because somebody had the video. So then somebody, and this is back when we used Crunk.
That's when you was crunk.
right.
Yeah.
So somebody
it might get crazy.
I think it was the youth pastor, Jeff Wallace. It was him. Himself. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He ran on stage, started waving a towel over his head, and somebody came behind him and pointed at somebody in the crowd. I don't know who it was, and said, "You ain't crunker than me." Next thing I know, 30 people rushed the stage. And it's like,
what song was you singing? You don't even remember the song.
It was kind of like a Jack Up a Beats thing. We took 8 Ball and MJB, 8 Ball and MJG, no drum.
Oh, you did, yeah, you did.
And we flipped it and made it a gospel.
Yeah.
And so it's 30 people on stage jumping around, and they like it's at a point. I'm on the back of the stage holding on to a rail because I'm about to get knocked off. There's so many people on the stage. It's dope. But I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. It's like, all right,
so
no.
I'm trying to hold on, like, oh my God, this is going.
This
crazy.
is really happening.
I'm loving it,
yeah,
but it's crazy,
right?
And they had to cut the power to the stage, so yeah, the lights on the stage cut off, the microphones for the band cut off. They cut the power to the complete stage. That's the only way they calmed everybody down.
Wow.
Like you couldn't tell me nothing that night.
Oh yeah, you was the man.
Yeah.
You was the. Man,
yeah, it was
that's
dope.
So dope.
It was dope.
It was dope. That's an experience you remember.
Absolutely.
If I can lay up somewhere, I could think about that and be like, yeah, I remember that.
Dope.
Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah.
I think Crystal Weststreet got it somewhere on camera. So I'm gonna try to find that because
it's gonna look.
Dope. That was.
It's
dope.
Gonna pop up one
Dope.
day. You're gonna be like, how they get that? It'll
that
pop up.
Dope, man.
Yeah, that's an experience for sure. What's the biggest challenge you face as a gospel artist in today's music industry?
The balance of faith and business. That's me personally. It's a couple things I can name, but I'm gonna say faith and business because, simply put, people, especially church folk, let's just keep it a buck.
Church folks,
you know,
you talking about the same church folks that was in the Bible, the one that killed Jesus? Yeah,
all of them.
All of them.
So everybody want 5-star quality, but they want to put in 2-star effort. And what I mean by that is like, okay, we'll just, we'll keep it a buck. A lot of people want top quality stuff for free, and as an artist, especially if any form of entertainment, I've been challenged with people coming to me saying, well, why you charging for Jesus? Talking about God. And, I just respect people like, no, I'm not charging you for Jesus, because the fact of the matter is you can go out and buy a Bible yourself, read it.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to church on your own.
Mm-hmm.
That's free. You do what you want. But
What I'm providing.
for my specific way of bringing it,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? For my lyrics that you claim you enjoy, for the energy that I bring the crowd.
And for the support. You
know
can.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The gas money it took me to drive there or fly there or whatever the case may be, then on top of that, my time, because I could have been doing something. I could have been at the crib chilling.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That part. Respect it.
I'm just saying.
You know what? I dealt with that. I had we threw game night. We had a game night.
Okay.
I was charging $10.
Dang.
$10, right?
Okay.
And it was the first time that I ever charged. Now, I done rented a hall.
As I was about to ask what you spent, cause
I done rented a hall.
okay.
Okay. I done got food.
Okay.
Okay. I'm giving out cash. We're giving out cash.
Prize?
Cash prize.
Oh, well, you ain't gotta say nothing else, but go ahead. That's it.
We giving out cash prizes. We giving out entertainment, food and drinks.
Yeah.
$10.
Yeah.
$10. My homegirl just went to go do brunch and paid $20 for one mimosa. Come on now, stop.
Yeah.
$10. And I had somebody
You
to
can win.
actually say, "Oh, you charging now?" Yeah. You know what? Matter of fact, you don't come. How about that?
I mean,
$10.
cause if she won the cash prize, she wouldn't have been complaining. Now, can I ask how much the cash
It
prize
was $100.
You ain't gotta say nothing else. You ain't
Yeah.
gotta say nothing else.
It was three. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
You
had
ain't gotta say
money
nothing else.
rounds. That's what we
You
do.
ain't
We
gotta say
give out
nothing else.
money. We gonna feed the people.
You
That's
ain't
what we
gotta
do.
say
And
nothing
you
else.
had a nerve. And you get champagne. I said I wasn't gonna do
nothing. To
nothing.
say like 20 or
No,
50.
it was $100.
How many people showed up?
Ooh, probably about 70 or 80. We had a nice little crowd.
Okay.
Nice little crowd. So, but yeah, so they'll try you because I've been doing stuff for free. Then I'm like, hey guys, $10.
Yeah. I mean, I was the same way. Like, I mean,
Now I don't care. It's either you gonna, cause I know you know what you bring, right?
you know your own worth. You
I know my worth.
value. And at the end of the
And
day,
I'm actually worth more than $10, you guys. So
you're
yeah.
10 a person. There you go.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. But anywho,
Mm-hmm.
that's how it is though. We got to just stand firm, okay?
Know your worth, man.
Yes, know your
that
worth.
Simple.
How has your faith journey influenced the growth of your career? Has there been a significant turning point for you in your career?
If we're talking faith, not really, because I ain't gonna go into too much detail, but I had a rough childhood,
Okay.
more so financially. And one of my favorite scriptures, Proverbs 3:5, trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding.
Right.
So I'd have been through some messed up stuff at a young age, and I made it through. So my faith is it's a little thicker than probably a lot of people would think.
Yeah.
So anything that happens, man, I'm just like, God got me.
Through it all.
Like,
At the end and I don't care what it looked like, y'all. I don't care if the deadline is approaching. Let me tell you something. One thing I do know is that with him, we can't lose, bro.
all day.
We can't lose. you just can't.
Right.
That's law. Who are some of the biggest musical influences, both inside and outside the gospel music?
Okay, so we'll start with outside because don't nobody start off say.
Right.
I'll say hip hop wise, I'll just go top 3. My favorite rappers, I'm gonna say T.I., Lil Wayne, and Ludacris.
And Ludacris.
Yeah, love, yeah.
Oh, Luda.
Those 3, I went through like a phase with each one where it's like
You grew up
they
listening
could do
to
no
them.
wrong.
Yeah.
They could do no wrong. Like,
Yeah.
they was on top of it.
Yeah.
Gospel, man, I actually gotta take it back. Well, dang, now you say it like that. All right, so I'm gonna go 2 heavyweights and then somebody underground, but
Okay.
way more for the community than people probably didn't even realize. Huge Kirk Franklin fan.
Okay. What do you think about Kurt Franklin now, though, with all that dancing and stuff? Oh, you just let him be
Brother,
he?
he living his best life.
He living his
You know
best
what
life.
I'm saying?
Kurt, put us on the show.
Hey, yo. Hey, Kirk living
Kirk
his
got
best
that life.
man. Kirk, he's
I think
feeling-
it's funny. My husband's like, what is this guy?
Dude, he's at a level of success.
He
where
there.
He don't care.
I'm just.
Like, he at a level of success where it's like, I really
I
don't care what you got to
And,
say about me.
and
man.
when you know your relationship, when I know my walk, I don't care what nobody else think about
And that's
it.
what it is. And like I said, not being afraid to be you.
That's it. And he's being him.
And if you a dancer and everybody don't get your moves, that's just what it is.
Look, I will.
So we got Kirk. I am a huge, and this is them together, BB and CC. I love gospel music that has like a R&B type of.
Okay.
I love like BB and CC. They beasts.
They solid. They just
They a beast, man.
they
Them together, they be writing jams.
they've been
Bro.
they've been around for.
Oh no, they seasoned.
Yeah, they seasoned.
They
seasoned.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, BB and CC.
Yeah, for
really
sure.
Dope. And then lastly, for those who don't know, a cat named Canton Jones.
I know Canton.
Canton
Yeah.
is, if you listen to gospel hip hop, especially in the
He's
South
dope.
or Atlanta,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
paved the way for like so many artists
Okay.
in the South, man. Like
Yeah, he's
that
been
dude-
doing it for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
who
yeah.
Canton is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ken. Yeah, I listened to some of his music. How do you respond to people who might see rap as unfit for gospel or for a Christian message?
I mean, I say give me proof or evidence. So, and I've come across this a couple times, not more so recently because I
Yeah.
think people now are a lot more open minded.
Yeah.
But what I used to tell people is two things. Number one, there's no such thing as a evil, demonic, or bad sound. You ain't never heard nobody say that's a demonic 808. You know what I'm saying? That's a satanic bass line.
Yo, you want to hear something funny?
Go for it.
I'm finna call you. I ain't gonna say your name, but if you was there, you know who it was. So I had went home. I go home every year and I do something in the community, right? Out with the kids. And so I had came there, went there like a couple of months early, and I got the kids over at the church and I got them some pizza, and I was just doing a meeting. Right. And so I had the music bumping. You know, I had the little Craig on, little KB, little Mike G. For real.
All right.
Ain't gonna lie on camera. Had you going or whatever. And one of the members pulled up, talking about something. Oh my God, I thought it was a club in here with all of them sounds.
I mean,
It is what it is.
hey, like I say,
That's what
like,
they say, all them sounds.
and that's cool. And here's the thing:
All
if
them
you are
sounds.
not a fan of that particular style of music, that's fine.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not
But
gonna
first of
hate
all,
them.
we here trying to get the youth.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
They ain't listening to James Cleveland, y'all.
could I tell you what? I bet you Jesus wasn't listening to, Shirley Caesar.
No.
They ain't have microphone.
No.
They probably didn't even have instrument. They probably had one little.
They had a rock and
You
a
know
stick.
what I'm saying? Or probably just clapping their hands,
Yes.
stomping their feet. They didn't have half the stuff.
So come
y'all
on
had.
now. So come on.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You off the record.
Mm-hmm.
When we're talking about because this rapping is a way you express yourself.
Right.
I just feel like sometimes because I've been brought up in the church myself,
Right.
that they kind of keep you in this box. If you're not a singer or a drum player or a deacon or a preacher, then that's all you got.
Right.
And your gifts can be anything. You could do hair. You could be touching people's lives while you're doing hair. You could be a chef. You could be blessing people in their bellies. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
It is not limited to the church. So whatever gift you have, you can dance. You can dance for the Lord's. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's outside of the box. Whatever gift you have, you can use it.
Absolutely.
For
And
God.
you even brought up hair. So shout out to my girl Sophia.
Okay.
So and shout out to my girl Garnett. Garnett does my hair like currently, but Sophia, they're cousins.
Okay.
Long story short, Sophia was initially my stylist, and God just blessed her so much she got too busy. It was hard to book her. You know what I'm saying? Good.
Wow.
So, but she was like, "Yo, man, my cousin is just as good." So send me to Garnett. But anyway, when I used to go to Sophia, You know, back when the brother Pockets was kind of,
Yeah.
you know, what I'm saying?
Back in the day.
She was a blessing to me, my mom, and my younger sister. And she would literally be like, you know, she would give us 5-star treatment, whatever we needed done. She would do it just like she would do any other paying customer. But she would literally just say, you know, pay what you can, and just leave it there.
That's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying?
You might need to keep her on your team.
You know, oh no, she already
She's
she ain't never
solid.
left.
She's
never left.
solid.
You know,
Hey, can you hook me up, sis?
she just successful. So you got to book in advance.
You got to
That's
book
all
in
I'm saying.
advance. Okay.
But no, yeah. So, and like I say, shout out to Garnett because she been taking care of me the past couple of years. And the only reason I haven't gone to Sophia more was because, like I say, she just got that busy. She was that good.
Yeah, you can
She
do
was in high
anything.
demand.
It's not limited. You can make some good juice.
Yeah, all day.
It's not limited, people. Whatever
Yeah.
you doing, whatever you working on. I'm getting ahead of myself, but you can.
It's real.
It's out. Think bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to be a singer.
But that's how she was a blessing to my family.
You
back
see
then.
that?
She was like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you this $200, $300, $400 hairstyle." And I'm talking about like if all I had was $400. I mean, I'm sorry, not $400, $40. It was like that's cool, and it wasn't no
Wow.
thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how.
That's a blessing.
That's an example of like, you
Yeah.
know, you can be a blessing. You can share God in many different ways.
In many different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, in many different ways. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. For real. How is there a song you've written that is especially meaningful to you? Does it have like a unique story on one of your songs that you have written? What's the most meaningful song that you have written that is like dear to your heart?
I would say, in all respect, I ain't saying no names, but so I have a song about like suicide awareness.
I think I know. That's
Yeah.
that cry.
My Cry.
My
Yeah,
Cry.
My Cry.
Yeah.
And so, you
That
know,
song
long
was-
story short, one of my best friends struggled with that for a long time. And, you know, for whatever reason, I just wanted to, I guess my way of wanting to help him out was to, you know, write a song that I guess he can relate to personally. I'm blessed to be able to say suicide was never a struggle for me. You know what
It's a
I'm saying?
blessing. That's a blessing.
Yeah, no, for real. And so,
It ain't get that bad, huh?
yeah,
It
I
got
mean, and
bad.
it could
Have
have.
you-
It could
Yeah,
have,
'cause-
you know, but I mean,
Remember I didn't want to kill myself, but I was like, Lord.
Yeah, you know, but you were like, ain't no point of me being here.
Yeah.
Type, you know.
Yeah.
I think we've all been low, but it's a different level
Yeah.
of internal pain when you like, I'm seriously contemplating it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had a friend.
So
that did
he and it's a whole story behind it. But he was really struggling with it, so I wanted to express it in that way. So I said, yo, I'm gonna make a song that, you know, help people like you can relate to. So we went to dinner and I just asked some questions like, hey, at this point in your life, at this phase, you know, what's going on in your head in these moments? And I started writing the song. And then ironically, I just let it fall to the wayside. Life got busy. Then a friend of mine, my homeboy Nate, took his life. And I just kind of took it at, okay, I need to take this seriously again. Because I had let it slide for about a year.
That's what
And then
we
he
do.
took his life, and I was like, I need to finish this song.
Yeah.
So that was the motivation I needed because I was like, dang, you know,
Dang.
who knows? And there's
Yeah.
somebody out there. So I finished the song. My church allowed me to perform it live.
I remember
At
that.
the church. And ironically, man,
That's
a young
dope.
man actually came to me afterwards and was like, dude, I was contemplating suicide like yesterday.
Yeah.
Like he came up to me that day. I was contemplating suicide
Yeah.
yesterday, and I really needed
And
it.
that's why you are important. That's
Yeah.
why you are important.
Yeah, man.
Because we need music like that.
No, you really, and it goes back to what we said earlier.
Yeah.
You just being open and relatable, because I feel like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, you was there. I try to pour into that song as if that's a natural struggle for me, but it's not. I was telling a friend's story.
Right. So that's what it is. You experience it through a friend.
Right. But somebody came up to me
And
and was like, yo, I really felt
Yeah.
what you said. And I'm not just finna be like, oh, nah, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
That
You
just-
got to be like, hey, you performed it. You wrote it. It
Yeah.
came from you.
Right. I was
You
telling
know?
someone else's story.
Yeah.
But the thing about
that's a part about being an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we
absolutely,
could tell
absolutely.
other people's stories. And
Absolutely.
That's what I do on here. I tell other people's stories and
Oh, yeah.
things that I have encountered. Yeah, that's what make the world go round. We're gonna leave all out like this. What's the biggest challenge no one knows about being a gospel rapper?
Everybody think we corny.
Mm.
That's
Look,
like I mean that's what it is.
Not no more. Now back in the day, it was, but now they're
it's
coming
getting a
through.
little
It's
more
getting better.
traction.
Yeah.
I've always used it as a opportunity,
Okay.
because I take my thing was I want my music to be just as good as what you hear on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
My competition wasn't D1, Lecrae, or
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't my competition. I was like, I want to be like T.I., Mike Jeezy, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Like the vibe, the energy does not change if you play them three artists back to back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was always my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So when I tell people what they do, I be like, just listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Man, it's fire.
I remember a song I had. You probably remember this.
What is
I had a song called "Feel That." Right?
Tell me, do you feel
There you
that?
go, there
Do
you
you
go.
feel that? Yeah.
And so I never forget.
I love that song.
I was recording at my homeboy house.
Yeah. That beat was so cold.
Dude, like, and that beat was like, I got that as a favorite. I gave a dude a ride home, and we got there. He just let me listen to stuff on his computer. I was like, yeah, I need that beat. Yeah, that's how I came.
Wow.
But anyway, so I was in the studio recording "Feel That," and my homeboy's a producer. He's a man of faith, but he's not like a Christian producer. He's
Okay.
a general producer.
Yeah.
So I'm recording it. I'm done recording my verse, and we listening to it. About 4 or 5 people bust in the studio, start jamming to it.
Man,
real
that
for
song-
real. And I never forget, it was this chick. She was so hood. I don't know who she was. She was like, "Yo, that was hard right there, boy. That was hard." Like,
it go hard,
cussing up a
y'all.
storm.
Yo.
Like, that's hard. I F with that, man. Like, really, that's what she's saying. And he was like, yo, hold on. And then he
Yeah.
was like, what? The girl was like, what? He was like,
But that's how your
that's a
song.
gospel. It was like, that's
a gospel song. Yeah.
And she was like, no, it ain't.
Yeah.
He was like, listen. And then, so now everybody's quiet.
See?
and
then they
listening. Yo, and now they listening. And then it was a calm, like, yo, I respect it.
Yeah.
But I love that initial reaction, though, like, that's what I want. That's what I want. Because it's a sad truth that I've learned when it comes to making music.
Say that up there.
It's a
truth.
sad truth that I've learned. It really don't matter what you're saying. If you got a dope beat and a catchy hook, people are going to listen.
That's true.
So I use that in a positive and say, okay, let me use those principles, but make sure I'm saying something positive. Because the fact of the matter is, as long as the beat is on point and the hook is catchy, people
That's
gonna
it.
listen.
They gonna bop to
People
it.
gonna listen.
You could be
you
and they gonna bop to it. As long as you got a catchy hook.
I could say bees and hoes and
Yeah.
do drugs and all that. If it's catchy, people gonna listen to it, which is sad. So I'm just like, let me
Let me put something that's going to inspire. They don't even know they're getting expired.
because my motivation legit is like there are legit like positive hit songs out there.
Yeah.
You got the Lil Durk joint, all my life.
Yeah.
Positive song, hit song. You got Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. You got Christina Aguilera, I Am Beautiful. You got,
It's a lot of them.
Dude,
It's a lot of
R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly. You know, he did other stuff. But that was a hit.
He can fly.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But those are hit songs.
Yeah.
Like chart topping songs.
Yeah.
Speaking about something positive.
Yeah.
People just don't choose to talk about positive stuff.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
So,
Or do
yeah.
that's gonna
Talk to me.
That's gonna be too deep. It go. Yeah. We gotta. Damn, Mike, I gotta get you up here
Hey, man.
again. I gotta get you up here again.
Do a part
But
two.
let me leave off with this. This is what I need you to drop to the people before we go.
All right.
The goal is to keep going, right?
Yes.
So why is it important to keep that same energy? Drop them, look that up and look at that camera and tell them why is it important to keep that same energy.
Look, man, anything you do in life, all right, there are going to be seasons, good seasons, struggling seasons. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about consistency. All right. So the song that I have called "Keep That Same Energy" just simply says, "Yo, we give a lot of time and energy to the stuff we claim we love. When you first start dating that new boo, but you be on the phone 3-4 hours every night. Every night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you buy them new pair of shoes, you can't wait to wear them. That new outfit. When you get your hair done, you can't wait to stun it. You know, you get that new job, you can't wait to tell people about it. But then when it come to God, you know, we get accustomed to giving him our sloppy seconds. Like, you know, well, you know, I go to church every now and again, or, you know, you don't want to share your faith to the people at your job or your family members or whatever it might be. So that same energy that you have for the other stuff you claim you love, you need to have that same energy with God and anything else in life. You know what I'm saying? If anything, because the Bible says, you know, you be hot or cold. Be hot or cold.
You can't be
lukewarm.
Gonna spit you out if you're lukewarm. You're gonna get spat out.
Because God, and even in that, like, look at God will be like, bro, if you're gonna be a butthole, be a butthole.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a liar, be a liar. But don't lie and go around telling people that you're telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just be consistent. So if you know, if you're gonna be a liar, keep that same energy, bro. When somebody lie on you, be calm.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, be consistent.
That's what it is. Keep that same energy. We gotta be consistent. Listen, thank you so much, Mike.
Absolutely.
Thank you, brother.
I love you. I love you. And shout out to Rashad.
Rashad, yes.
And Rashad, I don't like calling people out, but I feel like me and Rashad have a good enough friendship where I can say this.
Yeah, y'all do.
Nah,
say it.
Y'all missed my wedding.
Oh, Lord. I didn't know he was going to go there.
Because
it was a lot going on.
Well, I was told there was a mix-up in dates.
It was.
So
it was a mix-up in date.
Because no, he was gonna
real talk.
No,
and he
believe
been sick behind that. For real.
He told me when we did talk.
Yeah,
he was like, bro.
He was like, man, I'm so sick.
I was embarrassed to call you.
He
man.
was. That's real talk.
And I told her, I was like, bro, it's all love. I was like, you missed the time.
Yeah, man.
That's
though. Okay.
But y'all was invited though.
Yeah.
So I wanted y'all there.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, but he did. It was the date. It was.
No, it's all love. It's all
love. Next time you got to send it to me because he'll be there.
There'll be other stuff coming up.
So let us know. Let us know.
Yes.
Listen, thank you so much, friend, for coming by, blessing this platform. I really, really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Thank you. Listen, God loves you. He really, really do. Thank you for allowing us to pour this sweet tea of love, inspiration, and motivation. Motivation. Y'all tune in next week and see what God is going to do. Remember, keep that same energy. Be consistent. Learn how to build your habits. Be disciplined. So you can build up that reliability, okay? Y'all go out there and you live a blessed life. Thank you, guys. Mwah.